America!
You let the country down.
We were real Americans.
We're gonna have to pay really close attention.
So, yeah.
Check out this young lady. She's not upset it happened again. She's upset they missed again. Welcome to the Dave Show. So glad you're here. Stick around, my friends. Today, the reaction to the attempt was somehow worse than the attempt itself. Good grief. We're jumping into that liberal pool of madness right now, so sit back, relax, and buckle up. We're about to enter the Lib Zone.
They missed again? It's America! They missed again.
Why can none of you aim? Across a grassy knoll in the back of a moving car, we were real Americans. Stop pulling the trigger unless you have the shot!
Man, there's been a few creators on here saying that like Friday or yesterday could have been the day. And then I wake up to that news, but not that news. We're gonna have to pay really close attention to what they're trying to actually distract us from.
I don't want to hear about another assassination attempt unless it was successful. Keep that shit off my timeline until there's success in the air. Get me hyped for nothing. Shit. We need a reason to celebrate. Hurry the up!
Into that White House shooter, you had one job.
Just
one job. You had one job. You let the country down.
Oh, gosh.
Why
Please.
can't they get this right? Why can't they get this right?
Because God is protecting him. I don't know why you people don't understand this yet. I mean, it seems pretty clear.
Try, and hopefully we'll succeed. Get it right. Get it done right. Another day.
I swear some of these people are borderline possessed or entirely possessed. They need help.
Damn it, they missed again. Who doing shoot? Shit! Bitch, where my wine? That done pissed me off again.
She needs to get drunk. Yeah.
You mean to tell me that I woke up from a lovely Saturday evening nap only to find out that someone has failed to get it done yet again?
Okay. You got some serious crazy eyes, lady, but why are you taking a Saturday afternoon nap? Shouldn't you be up, I don't know, doing something? Really gotta take an afternoon nap? All right. But wow. Those are some of the craziest eyes I think I've seen in any of the videos I've done.
Hope you guys know that the Chinese make fun of us for this,
Really?
actually. They
Really?
think that we are big losers. They don't understand why we have 400 million guns in this country, and
Okay.
nobody knows how to use them. Nobody knows how to aim them. And in fact, they have a fun little saying for this.
And how in the world do you know what this fun little saying is that the Chinese have for how many guns we have in America?
And it is in the U.S.,
Okay.
guns are merely stationary. They can only be used in schools. Now, that's the literal translation, but I think the more accurate translation is in the U.S., guns are school supplies.
Oh, I see what you did there. Boy, you're clever. You're pretty clever.
Right? So it's like you guys don't use them for the things that they should be used for. You
So now you're woman-splaining the meaning? Okay.
only use them to shoot children in schools.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. Not that I think anybody should be using, guns for that purpose, okay? That would be bad. And I'm very happy that everything turned out fine.
You sure about that? You sure about that?
Yeah,
I have to be careful how I talk about this, but let's just say that Trump's ratings are in the absolute dumpster, like the worst they've ever been, worse than George W. Bush's ratings at the end of his second term.
I don't think so.
Just f***ing terrible. And so sometimes events like this can give someone a little boost in their ratings. And that's all I gotta say on that.
Yesterday was such a shitty day. The president didn't die.
This whole, I don't know what to even call it. It's like this assassination culture that's developing in our nation is really scary, and it's really disgusting. These people have absolutely no empathy for anybody.
Again, Maggie got her heart broken by that evil ass in light skin.
Those people, they have nothing better to do with their time.
So I would actually like to know what goes on in the heads of MAGA men. What goes on in your brain? Because I genuinely feel like it's not a whole lot of thinking.
Listen, I wasn't the first person to say it, but I am gonna get on board. This is the weekend to crucify men.
What?
You're welcome.
Women.
So in yesterday's show, we saw some despicable, I think they were despicable, reporters that were at the dinner after the attempt was made, and they could care less. In fact, the only thing that was on their mind was how many bottles of booze could they snag from the venue. Jeez. And here is an eyewitness, or I guess an ear witness. This is a representative that was there at the dinner, and this is what he heard another person say, another journalist say shortly after the fact. This is super disturbing. I don't know. These people are just, I don't know, they're animals. They're just despicable animals. Take a look.
There was a reporter, I probably shouldn't say this, but I'm gonna say it. There was a reporter in the room who was under a table, and when the shots went off and everybody's hiding, she said, "I hope they killed the orange MF."
What did you say?
That was a journalist in the room who was hoping that when she stood up, the president of the United States would be dead.
So you mean to tell me that they can't get it right again for the second time? So for the second time, come
on, you can do it. I got confidence in you.
I guess an assassin made it all the way into the White House with all the security in the White House Correspondents' Dinner.
Yeah, that is kind of weird. I mean, not at the White House, because this was not in the White House. I think this was at a hotel, right? I could be wrong about that, but either way, it is a little sus that anybody was able to do this. But I'm not saying anything. Just.
And we know we're the
Let's
best
go.
military and the best security, and you have the leader of the FBI there, and all this shit, and made it through to get 3 shots in. Y'all can't even do. Y'all need a new director. Y'all need a new producer, someone who can come with a better film idea, with a better groundbreaking experience to the president. I mean, come on. Of all these Hollywood filmmakers out here, y'all can't come up with a better one than at the Correspondents' Dinner, and now you're blaming the media? Are you kidding me? Y'all pathetic.
0 for 3. 0 for 3. He's up 3-0. I have never in my lifetime seen a nigga escape 3 assassination attempts.
How many people have you seen potentially get assassinated? I think that's the bigger question here.
Nah, bro. I can't wrap my head around it, bro. I've never seen somebody escape death like 47. 47 has escaped death like a mouse, like a cockroach.
Okay,
How you missed
cockroach.
3 times? Over the span of 2 years, niggas done missed 3 times? I know he's feeling different. I'd be talking my shit too if I survived 3 assassination attempts.
If you're enjoying yourself and would like to support the show, think about getting some Idle Hands merch like this Liberal Evolution shirt I'm wearing today. Links are down below. I appreciate all your support.
Oh, here we go again. There was yet another attempt on President Trump's life. Obviously, we condemn political violence on both sides. Now let's just move on to the next story. Trump is a fascist like Hitler, and he's a danger to our democracy. It really do be like that. This is like, what, the 3rd attempt on his life? Which historically is more than any other US president has faced. And that means he can now brag about being the best at facing assassination attempts. It's wild. But our newest would-be assassin is Cole Allen, who goes by the pronouns he, him. I need to get that right. He, him. We don't want to misgender the guy who just tried to kill the president. Cole Allen, engineer, scientist, teacher, red flag, teacher from California. Anti-Trump posts on his social media. He attended the No Kings protests, all of which can only mean that based on Jimmy Kimmel's logic, he was a Trump supporter. Or based on Candace Owens' logic, he was an Israeli agent. I'm sure there's some anti-Semitism in there too. It was Iran or whatever. Because every time some left-wing lunatic who literally say they want you dead, but every time they try to kill you, it's never them. It's always someone else. The reactions to this type of events are always amazing. Like with the left, they try to assassinate Trump, okay? And then their attempt fails, and they call it staged. I mean, think about it. They're not shy about wanting Trump dead. They post about it. They hold signs about it in their protests, which is really a mess therapy session if you want the truth. They're not very effective, which is self-evident, but they want him dead. And when they fail, they say it was staged. It was staged. These people may be the most educated, but I'm not sure if they are the smartest. Anyway, it's astonishing that I have to put this in a way as if I'm asking for a favor. But if by any chance you are a Democrat watching this, please stop trying to kill the president. Thanks.
Another staged pew-pew just so that orange child rapist could get the ballroom that he wants, that the judge said he couldn't use the money for.
This is such a stupid line that the left is towing right now, that he would stage an assassination attempt so that he can get a ballroom. Are these people this retarded? Don't answer, because I know they are, but okay.
But now he's going to say that he needs it and also
well, he does need it.
Distract everybody once again from the fact that he...
Come on, you can speak in like a normal flow. You don't have to speak in such breaks between words. Just speak.
He raped children.
Well, I mean, he needs probably the space to do it more effectively. Or these people are so stupid.
Nice night.
Yeah, you too.
I'm out working because that's all I do.
Oh yeah, because none of us work. No.
I am loving how pissed off the maggots are. I mean, it sucks that they missed. And it was most likely staged.
Oh, gosh.
But, damn it.
Yeah?
Can't we hope? Is there no room for a hope in this country anymore? No, there's not. We have a grapist PDF file.
Hey, don't besmirch the name of an actual PDF file. I don't think that would appreciate that. They're useful, okay?
Who is nothing but a con artist stuck in our White House. Somebody...
Yeah?
Stop missing!
The apocalypse we feared, as opposed to the apocalypse we got. Honestly, my friends, I think I would rather have the zombies. They'd be more manageable. Just saying. And here's Caroline Leavitt addressing just why there is so much intense hostility against the president. And we all know why. It's because the media is toting the line. And the Democratic Party is, they're out there pushing the car, right? So, anyways, it's pretty interesting. And she's totally spot on, especially with the examples she gives.
Just on the rhetoric, you mentioned the First Lady and Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy Kimmel's comments were, Mrs. Trump, you have a glow like an expectant widow. And he said this days before the shooting, but there does seem to be a normalization of rhetoric about assassinating this particular president. How can this administration try to put an end to this?
And here's the clip of Kimmel for any of those that haven't seen it yet, just so that there's a little bit more context in what they're talking about. Take a look.
First Lady Melania is here. Look at Melania, so beautiful. Mrs. Trump, you have a glow like an expectant widow. You know, Melania's birthday is on Sunday. That's right. She's planning to celebrate at home, the same way she always does, looking out a window and whispering, "What have I done?"
Well, I think you heard it directly from the president on Saturday night, Aisha, that in his words, we need to recommit ourselves as a country to toning down the rhetoric and to unifying around what makes our country great. That's true of everyone who works in this White House, but as I said, it's also true of everyone who has a voice and a platform across this country, whether you're on television, a podcast host, people listen. And when you have mentally disturbed individuals across the country who are listening to this crazed rhetoric about the president day after day after day, it inspires them to do crazy things. And unfortunately, it's not just the media, it is the entire Democrat Party has made their pitch to voters across the country that Donald Trump poses an existential threat to democracy, that he is a fascist, and that they compare him to Hitler. I mean, these are despicable statements that the American people have been consuming for years. And so many mentally perturbed individuals are led to believe these words are truth and then are inspired to act on it. I have a whole host of examples that we can share with you after. It is pages and pages of major Democrat Party elected officials saying, such as Rep. Hakeem Jeffries just this month said, "We are in an era of maximum warfare everywhere all the time." Governor Josh Shapiro said heads need to roll within the administration. Senator Alex Padilla said people are, quote, dying because of fear and terror caused by the Trump administration. Senator Elizabeth Warren, President Trump is making the country look like a, quote, fascist state. Senator Adam Schiff saying President Trump using a dictator playbook. Senator Ed Markey calling President Trump a dictator, saying that this administration's actions are authoritarianism on steroids. Governor J.B. Pritzker, never before in my life have I called for mass protest disruptions. These Republicans cannot know a moment of peace. You have Rep. Presley saying, "We'll see you in the streets." Rep. Monica McIver, a Democrat representative on Capitol Hill, "We will not take this shit from Donald Trump. He thinks he's a dictator. We are at war." These are Democrat elected officials calling for war against the president of the United States and his supporters. I could go on and on, but again, when you have people in positions of power that are saying things like this every single day for years, you are inspiring violence by people who are already mentally ill.
And here are a few examples of the said mental illness that she was talking about. It's on full display. They're not holding back. I wish they would.
There's children here, sir.
Wow.
There's children here.
Yes, there are.
And that's the sign you bring?
And he rapes them too.
Oh, gosh.
It takes one to know one, right?
Wow, what class? What class? What a buffoon.
Right, sir. It takes one to know one.
I have my own personal escort.
Wow.
He's a pedophile.
She got angry there at the end.
Oh, yeah. You see her flip that little switch?
She started breaking down.
Flipped it.
She flipped it. She's flipped in a lot of ways, I think.
You'll get it one day.
What?
One day you'll understand.
And here's a great question by Peter Ducey to the president on why do you think all of these attempts are happening against you? And I think that his answer is really insightful. I think he really understands the consequences of the things he's saying and the things he's trying to do for the country, and that he really is raging against the true machine, and the machine doesn't like it. Take a look.
Why do you think this keeps happening to you?
Well, you know, I've studied assassinations, and I must tell you, the most impactful people, the people that do the most, you take a look at the people, Abraham Lincoln, I mean, you go through the people that have gone through this, where they got them. But the people that do the most, the people that make the biggest impact, they're the ones that they go after. They don't go after the ones that don't do much because they like it that way. And when you look at the people that have either, whether it was an attempt or a successful attempt, they're very impactful people. Just take a look at the names there, the big names. And I hate to say I'm honored by that, but I've done a lot. We've done a lot. We've taken this country, and we were a laughing stock for years, and now we're the hottest country anywhere in the world. We've changed this country, and there are a lot of people that are not happy about that.
And here are the people that President Trump is talking about. They were not killed because people hated them for who they were, per se. They were killed because of the words they spoke. And we have to remember that President Trump is only human. And I think the only real response, the only true response he could give after a third attempt on his life would be, "You missed me again, bitches!"
Hey, kid.
And with all the ugliness that we just witnessed in this show, and yes, if you'd like to hold my hand, permission granted, we'll get through it together. Well, we just did, I guess. But I wanted to end the show with a clip that made you feel good, that put a smile on your face. And I think I found the perfect one. This baby elephant, even though he's 400 pounds, he just wants to get in the lap of his handler and get some cuddles. Take a look.
มิลินไม่ได้เป็นไรกลัวโต๊ะหักขาโต๊ะมันไม่ไหวลูกเดี๋ยวเก้าอี้หัก
รู้แล้วว่ารักใช่ไหม
โอ้รักหนูลูก
โอ้
จะอุ้มไม่ได้ลูกอุ้มไม่โต๊ะหักเดี๋ยวโต๊ะหักขึ้นมาทำไงเดี๋ยวโต๊ะหักขึ้นมาทำไงหนูโอ้โหแล้วอะไรเนี่ยเสื้อผ้าเพิ่งซื้อ
โอ้โห
รัก ดีแล้วไม่ต้องไปจะไปทำไมล่ะฮะ
Well, today it got dark fast and people showed us exactly who they are. And it's not good. But at least we're able to end with a 400-pound baby elephant just looking for some cuddles. Well, that's it for today. Thank you for spending time with me. And don't forget to subscribe, like, share, slap that bell around, and hey, give me a hype if you can. And until the next episode, stay safe and have a great day.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear.